One man is killed and dozens of others injured in a sawmill explosion in Prince George. It's the second sawmill blast in the province this year. Tonight on CTV News at 5, we hear from workers who escaped the inferno.
Dust explosions are a little-known threat to safety. Although dust sitting on a surface poses little threat, when it becomes suspended in air, it can become deadly. How can a dust explosion occur? What can prevent one from happening? During this video, we will answer these questions. But first, what safety precautions will be taken to prevent us from burning down the lab?
Alright, the first safety equipment we needed today in the lab is our safety helmet and then safety goggles, which are right there. Whereas if you look at the gentleman to the left here, he's got our safety gloves, which are fireproof, unlike our acid-proof gloves, which we don't need. The next thing we need is a fire extinguisher.
So this will be our setup for our dust explosion experiment. We'll be using powdered sugar, flame source, and a way to disperse the dust. The procedure will be we'll light the flame source, insert using the funnel the sugar into the hose, and then blowing through the hose we will project the dust over the flame source, creating a small dust explosion. This is our first demonstration, just powdered sugar packed into the hose. Dust explosions are governed by the flame hexagon. This is a modification of the flame triangle of more immediate experience. In order for the explosion to occur, all the parts of the hexagon must be present. Remove one and the explosion is prevented. So what happens when we remove something? In this demonstration, there is no sugar in the hose, so we have no fuel to create the explosion. In this version, we will inject moisture into the vapor cloud to prevent it from igniting. In this version, we increase the particle size by using granulated sugar instead of powdered sugar. This should prevent the explosion from occurring.
Nope. Best of luck.
All right, gentlemen, we have taken all the air out of this room and replaced it with nitrogen. All right, so we're going to go back over here, and my friend's going to demonstrate how this will not light. As you can see, no dust explosion.
Alright, to have a dust explosion, you kind of have to have an ignition source. So we're using this fire as the ignition source. Bye-bye fire. No explosion. Alright, so to get a dust fire, you kind of have to have some sort of dust suspended in the air. So what we're going to do is take this and be like, hey look, no fire.